对孩子的教育一直是华人父母最想拼尽全力也是最担心的一环。如何让你的孩子不会输在起跑点，却能在合理的压力下快乐成长，是个两难的议题。7月3日至7月5日为期3天的美西基督徒在家教育大会为这一难题找到出路。大会在圣荷西展开，今年已是第3届，由方舟浸信教会主办，吸引众多家庭踊跃参与，致力于推动在家教育理念，让儿女们在真理、品格、学业与生活技能各方面得以精进发展，以建造基督化家庭，养育敬虔后裔为目标。
我们的公立学校的问题太大了很多的这些极端自由派的教导，那么我们怎么样去培养敬虔的下一代？在家教育是一个非常成功的一条道路，可以来尝试，不止让孩子们他们跟神有维持一个亲密的关系，而且让他们品格也能够得到培养，还有就是他们的生活技能是非常的强，他们知道怎么去做修缮，也知道怎么跟人去相处，他们的人际关系、社交能力都非常的成熟，所以我们就打造这样的一个成功的孩子他们出去以后就能够为神来发光，
然后能够彼此交流，能够虽然我们有可能用的是不同的 material， 但是我们都觉得我们都可以在这里我们向来打气加油能够继续 homeschool， 然后在这里面我们学到很多。
Biggest takeaway is that our hearts are really drawn to God and His glory, just from all the families that we see, from the speakers, and from the families who attend. We're really encouraged and drawn to Him and encourage us on to continue homeschooling.
多位资深的中西方讲员在会中分享教育理念与实务方法，也有经由在家教育系统进入大学的毕业生们的精彩座谈会，亲身见证在这系统中成就的美好果效。营会中穿插儿童们的各样演出，在家教育不只是辅导功课，同时也重视他们的全人发展。大会同时也举办了儿童营，让孩子们奠定信仰根基，从小培养活出基督的生命。
One difference that I see is that a lot of the homeschool children were able to establish a strong walk with the Lord ever since they were young, because they were led in devotions, in just seeing their parents walk out the faith. They're able to also establish that strong walk with the Lord, being taught His word during school hours and being discipled by their parents from a very young age.
Is the ability for people who are homeschooled to retain the same values that they were taught from when they were younger, because having that dedicated time with their parents to be able to formulate their own foundations in their values or in their faith or in different things that they believe, it is what makes it stick, rather than having been taught something passively and then going out into the real world, becoming an adult, and then not having your own foundation. That makes you drift away from the values that you were taught.
孩子是神所赐美好的产业，如何成为好管家，养育敬虔的后裔，是在这弯曲悖逆的世代中非常重要的课题。愿神赐给父母们有属天的智慧来治理家庭，兴起下一代的属灵精兵，承接来自神的祝福与产业。
感谢您收看北美好消息新闻快报，更多精彩内容请关注北美好消息 YouTube 频道。